Hey, I'm Bryan with the Casual Tryhard podcast, and we are doing more new Capenna drafts. If you like listening to me, you want to see and hear the podcast, just search Casual Tryhard MTG anywhere you listen, and to see it, you'll just find us on YouTube. Just search Casual Tryhard MTG. You're already on this video, so you already know where the page is. All of our social media links are in the description below. We have a link to our Discord where we interact with our listeners, and we've started running tournaments. So all the information can be found there. And with that, let's get into the draft. All right, we're in. What are our options here? We have a clever conductor and his battlefield convenes. All right, like this is like a huge card advantage engine. We don't want that. Don't want that. Glamour Thief is fine, but not like not better than our Clever Conductor here. Jewel Thief is like the only thing that like gives me pause about taking this, but I think I am just gonna take the rare. But again, you guys know that I like Jewel Thief for the ability to let you just do whatever idiocy you want in your deck. But I want to take this, and we're going to try to get some connive things. Alright. Yeah, so, like I said, realistically, probably what's it called, is the pick. Jewel Thief might have been the better pick there, just how open it leaves you. Well, I mean, this kind of goes in a connive deck, right? Like, this is how you draw your... Like, connive's how you draw your second card in this set. With Night Clubber being the other thing. But we're going to go Fairy Vandal. Because Fairy Vandal also leaves this open to blue-white. And this is a mono-blue card as well as being an Obscura card or a blue-white card. So this... It's one color, easier to splash. The only other thing is I could just Magician and get on that train of just like all the treasures. Let's avoid that for right now. But there's a part of me that's just, you know, Jewel Thief into Magician would have just been then I take every rare that I see for the rest of the time. This is really good if you have treasures to sack. So we're going to take Gathering Throng. Yeah, we could have had like 3 Treasure Makers in a row, but Gathering Throng is really good. But there's still time for us to become like pure nonsense. But right now this is we have some card advantage. We have at least one evasive thing. So we've got some card advantage here, an evasive threat. So this is a reasonable deck so far. Yeah. So we tried this before, and we just didn't quite get there. We kept losing to the 4-5. Okay. Here they are. So I love me an Illuminator Virtuoso, though it hasn't worked out. It wheels a good bit of the time. Celestial Regulator is really good when the blue-white flyers is a way to get your stuff through. I think I want to take Rafine's Informant. It works well with Fairy Vandal and the Conductor. And Regulator is 2 colors, which, you know, it kind of increases its odds of coming back. So, like, Illuminator or Regulator out of this would be fine on the wheel. So, pick 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's like 4 picks that you could see being taken over it. So I don't know if it will come back. We don't have a bunch of citizens. So things we can play. We can play Backup Agent. Angelic Observer. So far we have we have 1 citizen. So it's Backup Agent. or Angelic Observer, and some argument for like quicker draw dagger. I'm not a huge combat trick person. We're gonna take Observer. It has the highest upside. I think here we take Regulator with like Witness Protection a close second. We don't have a ton of flyers, so like Witness Protection gets worse. But Regulator is good. We're going to take Security Bypass in case our Illuminator wheels. Okay, this pack has literal nothing in it. Like, literally nothing. Broker's Initiate, real bad. Halo Scarab, maybe. We'll take Halo Scarab and not be happy about it and not plan on playing it. Windrake with upside is fine. I'm going to take the land just to make sure I have a little bit of fixing. We'll take the Adjudicators. We can just play that in our deck. Hold for Ransom is fine. Yeah, so our Illuminator didn't come back, which is fine. Illuminator, wow. So, like, Civil Servant didn't get taken. Like, I thought it was one of the cards that would get taken out of the pack. So, Civil Servant, you're in. We need a few more Gathering Throngs to make them good. So far so good. We might not Security Bypass, though like a Fairy Vandal with Security Bypass on it is a beating. So that is a thing to keep in mind. Like if we're gonna go that route, we definitely need some the thing that puts a shield counter on something. The 1 mana, put a shield counter, and scry. We would need a couple of those to just make sure that our all-in Fairy Vandal didn't die. I mean, so far so good. So here, let's just open the Esper Mythic again in a deck that could like potentially be able to cast it, and then I'd be super happy. Alright, probably not. I mean, we'd had such a sweet, like, Treasures deck, but there's not been a lot of, like, crazy stuff to, like, get to, like, what's it called? To, like, cast, right? The thing with the Treasures deck is you have all this stuff, and then you need just, like, dumb rares passed to you that people can't cast. So, I think it's Ballroom Brawlers. This is whatever. Hold for Ransom usually wheels, so we'll take Ballroom Brawlers. Unleash the Inferno. So another Hold for Ransom. I think we'll Exotic Pets. We have like a couple ways to get +1/+1 counters. So Exotic Pets would be, you know, we could get some 2/2s. So far, so good. Yeah, so this is coming along. Take another Security Bypass, another Fairy Vandal. Like, oh gosh, the Angel. The 2/1 that draws a card and gains a life. Like, yes please. Like, I'd take one of those for sure. So, yeah, like, we're kind of a blue-white tempo-y deck. We need, like, a few more, like, we need the uncommon bounce spell. Hello. Thanks for coming. Oh, yeah, Boon of Safety. So we would like this Boon of Safety to wheel, but this is exactly what we wanted. Right, it's a good 3-drop. We're a little heavy on 3 right now, but yeah, this is fine. Right, we could go for a what is it called? Like that Disdainful Shark we passed, if we might be willing to take one. A Run Out of Town would be A+ good times. Right now, I don't know if Spar's Adjudicators is on the team or not. So we will see. All right. Another regulator. The last one didn't wheel. But we're going to Rafine's Informant again. Again, same logic. We'll see if a gold card might wheel. So, like, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It probably doesn't wheel. Here's our run out of town. Man, red's super open. Here's our run out of town. Perfect. Like, we haven't seen any Gathering Throngs this pack, so we need a couple more of those. Another regulator. Broker's Hideout would be good too, but I think regulator is important if we're like the blue-white flyers kind of deck. So, okay. I'd like the run out of town, but I think the Fairy Vandal with like double Rafine's Informant security bypass, like we've got a plan. We could a little chat. Like I think at this point we're not Halo scabbing. And we kind of got our 2s locked down here. Another hold for ransom or a witness protection, because we are getting to the point with 2 Furry Vandals, 2 Celestial Regulators, that just, and like the exotic pets, just like a way to like buy some time is really all we want. And we've got 18 playables. Like adjudicators, we're going to cut them for right now. We don't have a ton of citizens, so the Angelic Observer might not be good. So what do we have here? That's a rogue. Those are fish. You're a citizen, but I don't want a 5-mana 3/3. Hold for ransom again. Fine. Citizen, not a citizen. 2 or more counters of a creature. I think no, but of the things in that pack, that's the one thing we can play. Okay, here's our Boon of Safety for our Fairy Vandal with our security bypass on it. I think a lot of times our Rafine's Informants are going to get rid of lands. Yeah, it didn't come back. I'm surprised Jordan the Maestros wasn't taken, but so there's someone who also has 2 regulators. I'm going to put this in the deck. Okay, we don't want Cut of the Prophet. Freelance Muscle's good, but I mean, we're not playing it. Do we take the Magpie here? I mean, it's a way to get something out of the way. Broker's Hideout coming back would help us cast it. We do have the Adjudicators. Yeah, this is a... We want Make Disappear or Disdainful Stroke, but Inspiring Overseer is just the picker, especially since we only have 1 Throng. Like, Throng is currently not on the menu, because I'm not just playing 1. So, there's that. So, Skybridge Tower, again, we can prioritize mana here. Like, Case to Join is fine, but I do have a bunch of ways to draw cards. So, there's that. We need, like, 1 more playable, probably 2, because I probably would have cut Overseer and Gathering Throng at this point. Let's see here. Riveter's Overlook is a no. Right, yeah. So, attacking or blocking creature, that could be good. I mean, we could go all in. How many creatures do we have? 14. We could go all in with, like, security bypass. And just be like, alright. We're going to try to, like, Fairy Vandal security bypass, have Boon of Safety, and do the thing. So this card for us is either blue, 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 or white, blue, blue, which is fine. See, now we're at 23. Like I said, I want these two to go. Ascendant. Grixis is wide open. I don't think I want 3 of these. Like, I don't even know if I want 2. I'm just going to take the rare. Because, like, I don't think I want, like, just a 4-mana, like, ground creature. Like, 2 pieces of interaction would be great. Another bounce spell of some sort. Oh, man. A pick 6 jewel. Sheesh. Backup agent. It's a body. It doesn't kind of do anything we need it to do. But it is better than 1 Gathering Throng. Is it better than... So is it better than 2 Gathering Throngs? The other card is Disciplined Duelist is the other thought, or Buy Your Silence. But, like, I don't think we want to splash a second green card. I'm going to take Buy Your Silence. So Observer is off the team. Run Out of Town is on the team. I think we go double Gathering Throng. Do I want the Disdainful Stroke? Maybe. I don't think I'm going to play Refuse to Yield. Sorry, we're clicking through these pretty quick. Alright, so let's think about what we're doing here. So, a Gathering Throng that gets 1 Gathering Throng is probably fine. So, probably not going to play Backup Agent. Let's get rid of that for a second. It sucks that we didn't get, like, the fetch land. The whatever broker's fetch land. So we could. So we're 4 cards heavy right now, right? We could cut this and this. I think this is down 2. A Metamorphosis and maybe a little chat. So we keep 1 Metamorphosis to, like, try to end games on a goof. Okay, this is 17 lands. Our mana values are really low, but the hope is, like, Rafine's Informant, Security Bypass, and the Conductor here can ditch lands. I think when the Conductor's out, we're ditching spells and just being like, alright, kill my Conductor, and I get stuff. Yeah. This is hopefully, like, we're playing like a tempo style here where we're trying to just, like, get them dead with flyers. There is an argument for, like, playing a little chat over Buy Your Silence, just as a way to, if someone puts a Hold for Ransom on, it's only 1 card really, and it doesn't do anything for right, like a legitimate business person would not have the text. So, yeah, I think this is fine. Right? We're going to just try to get ahead, stay ahead kind of deal. So, all right, let's give this a go. All right, so this is the dream. I think we go Vandal into Informant. Get a counter on Vandal. And then we can security bypass it up if sure. And we can just hold up Vandal here. Sure. The Newsy. It's so Snoopy. Snoop-a-loop. Delete this. And yeah, I don't care about that right now. So I think I do want to inform it. I mean, regulator. And regulator keeps something locked down if I. So I want to cast two things next turn. We're just gonna get rid of. Our rare is white, blue, blue. So I'm gonna get rid of a plains here. There we go. Right, so now this makes it so the angel can alright, so this now taps this and it doesn't untap. I can try to get in for 4. I'm assuming that that dies. Yep. I assumed correctly. Sure. I'll get rid of a hold for ransom. So let's bypass some security. Ditch a land. So the problem with like aggro decks in this format is absolutely they can just run you over before you can do anything. No doubt. But you also have the problem of like once your opponent stabilizes, like they can go so much bigger than you can that it just doesn't matter. Right, this is another kill shot where okay, we're fine then. Ditch a land. Right, so I mean we've gone through a lot of lands. Do we want we'll keep that for discard purposes. Right, we've discarded 3 lands already. We would be like in a world of hurt if we weren't discarding them. Sure, no bucks. I don't think I want a Metamorphosis yet. Just because it doesn't kill them. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna discard another land. Right, like it makes more sense to hold on to the Metamorphosis until it kills them. Because we're trading 2 for 4 here. So this is 6. So I can play a land. I can ransom this guy. So yeah, they're 1 short of getting to sack it. Then I can attack. And this is almost lethal. Do I just go for it? Sure, we'll just go for it. There we go. There's one. Like, I didn't want to get blown out, but I also didn't want to give them another turn. So that was the thought process there, is like, I attacked before I did it to see, hey, like, does it, like, hold priority? Like, do they have a removal spell? But then, you know, if I do it and they blow me out, I guess I still get in for 6, and then they still have to get, like, a flying blocker the next turn. So, meh, it worked out. Alright, this hand's a little slow. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna Overseer first. Right, like we could really go for a Fairy Vandal or a Fiend's Informant. So we're gonna Overseer first before we play our 3/1. Just to be on the safe side here. Right, get our card. Get a blocker. I'm not really worried about the life here. I'll gain a little bit of life back with the Angel. Okay, that's fine. Too many lands. Again, though, we're going to be able to start working through those lands with this and whatever other convene cards we draw. Yep, that's a Jewel Thief. That is a problem. Do not like. Card's real good. Sure, I'm blocking, dude. Like, well, am I? So, like, this might be my problem playing these, like, aggressive tempo decks, is I might just be willing to trade a little too much. Like, maybe I should be prioritizing getting damage in, as opposed to, well, Hold for Ransom is a card that might do some things here. Sure. I don't have another discard card right now. I'll get my land back. Sure. Alright, I got a card out of that. That's fine. Yep. Not cool, Broham. I am 100% sure. Yes, resolve. Auto pay. Okay. Not the best look here. What is this? Okay. I think we just play this, right? I'm good. We have to have 2 creatures enter for that to do anything. I will decline. I think we're getting out-tempoed here a little bit. So let's Informant. Discard our 1,000th land. And I will play a land. Or decline. Okay. Sure. Go to 3 or not. I will decline. I will no blocks this to 2. Nifty. Alright. So let's see here. I can... So I can hold this for ransom. I can... Regulator. I don't have a counter or anything, so tap that. Decline. Alright, so now... Like, if they draw a land, I'm in trouble. Oh, it's a tap land, so less trouble. We have less troubles now. Still not good. Still not good, but less trouble. Do we have yet another? Yep. And good game. Because we lose to the flyer. Alright, we got a little out-tempo there ourselves, but what can you do? Alright, this is good. Like, this is kind of the draw we want. So, yeah. So we can flash in Fairy Vandal, Braffine's Informant, and yeah, we'll be good. Yeah, so I was thinking in between rounds here, maybe I'm just, like, I have a tendency to like playing, like, longer game decks. Because, oh, perfect. Like, I'm trying to keep the board clear and then, like, eventually just, like, go over the top. And, oh, hey, that card's pretty good. Sure. I agree that that card is good. So the thing that would have made sense is, I guess we didn't have, I needed a second blue source. Do we ditch the, I don't ditch the land here. I'm gonna ditch the Metamorphosis. Right, ideally, we would have had blue-blue and played this on 3. But, what can you do? Sure. Like, that would have been way better. Taken 2. Oh, he's a witty Roastmaster. Huh. I'm gonna get him with both. Trade is fine. Alright. So here, I'm hoping to tag like a 4 or 5 drop. Like, that would be ideal here. Like, just tap out for a 4. Perfect. Card that if you watch some other drafts, could not beat it in these, like, dumb flyery decks. Uh-huh. Okay, excellent. If they play another one, I can, like... Okay, that's fine. I'm here for that. Here for that. That's fine. You attacking? Okay, you're attacking. Okay, all these things are currently fine. We're doing it. Like, we came here to party, right? And I'm gonna give this lifelink. And if I gain 5, like, I swing the race hard in my favor. Yeah, that was what I was afraid of. Sure. What did they get here? Make 2 1/1s. Alright. Do I just do this now? I think I just do this now. Because I'm assuming they make a bunch of 1/1s here. And like, I'm just gonna try to gain a bunch of life until I can kind of start trying to clever conduct. Yep, bunch of 1/1s, land. All right, so they can get this thing off. Boom, phrasing. Lifelink. I will just tap you for reasons. If they want to give me a card for the hold ransom, that's fine. I also have a way to, like, if they play something really big and dumb, I can buy silence it. Yep. Alright. Man, a second blue source would do so much for me. I'm gonna give it first strike. Like, this does just make it, like, super hard to block anything. We're just gonna cast 2 Gathering Throngs here, and it's not the best against their army of 1/1s, but what can you do? Alright. Alright. We are at a point where we should be able to do some stuff. Should be able to. Alright. I don't want to run this out of town. Because, like, then they get to get it back and draw a card and gain a life. I could buy silence. You know what? We're going to do this. We are going to attack with these 2 again. We're going to give them first strike. Right? Like, at some point they have to kind of start chumping. Or at least you would think they would. Maybe. Right, if this is kill shot or whatever, they like 100% would use it on the 3/5. Okay. Cool. Like, they have first strike. What is more important here? The flyer? Or... oh, this is a sorcery, huh? I could bounce this. I lose my flyer, but I keep my 3/5. Okay. Now I can attack with first strike on a 3/1. Okay. Okay. We're doing it. I think we just buy silence on that, right? Oh. Why, hello. Blue source. Got him first strike. Alright, there's no way they can, like, kill the 3/5. Like, it just can't happen. Okay. I'm just gonna buy silence on this. Alright, like, there's no reason to give them a chance to, like, draw out with any number of things, right? They could... sure. They don't have 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for ransom. Gonna give this first strike. Alright, so that should do it. Alright, there we go. So that time I was good and like was thinking of it being a race the whole time, but I also had the 3-5 that made it so like I would win any race, so we don't know if we're learning or not, but you know. Also, come on, second blue source would have been perfect. Oops. Pop. Alright, this is reasonable. Furry Vandal, Gathering Throng, then stuff. We can figure it out. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Seems reasonable. And we also have the ability to, like, hit a connive card or something. Alright. When I see green, I think, okay, maybe my Disdainful Stroke will be good here. Like, drawing my rare would be amazing. Alright, Civil Servant. We'll get a Fairy Vandal into play. Like, we can't race this gaining a bunch of life. So, like, Gathering Throng at least gives us a way to trade. So they can, like, gain 3 and I can trade. Like, and then we're in a reasonable spot, especially since the Gathering Throng replaced itself. Okay. No blocks. Uh-huh. I think I'm going to... I'm just gonna... First I'm gonna attack. Another Gathering Throng. Sure. Or decline. Alright, so they're really in on this Civil Servant. Sure. Thanks for the mana, Brodog. Okay. That's fine. So they have 2 cards. We are currently just trading damage. As much as I would just like to, like, tap this thing for a turn cycle, I am fine with just okay. I am fine with just chilling. Uh-huh. No blocks, that's fine. Cool. Why do you keep gaining life? Stop it. So, the reason I paused there is I was thinking I could run this out of town and make them shuffle it away. But I want them to tap this guy. And then run this out of town. Like, that seems better. Right, so they don't even want it. That's fine. I'm going to hold on to this to discard because I've got enough lands as it is. I swear, opponent, I have ways to draw cards to make this Fairy Vandal good. I've just drawn them. We're thinking really long and hard about this. All right, so we're back. We're back to being ahead on the race. Yep. I am fine with this exchange. Oh no. No, 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 no. Alright, so this gives me a counter on this. Alright, so let me count real quick. 2, 3, 4, 5. 8. So alright. And turn. So we've got lethal all over the place. I will allow it. Like, I've got lethal in the air right now. Oh, no. Can I do 12? Like, that is now the question. So if I jump this, it's 3... Yes, I can do 12. Right, so... 2, 4, 7... Oh, wait, no. 10? I do 10. 2, 4... Oh, this goes to 2, 4, 8. I'm one short. So let's... So we're out of cards, though. Ditch a land here. 1, 2... So I'll get in for 7. Yeah, so... Alright. My Majestic Metamorphosis is kind of a protection. Like, if they somehow jump something, I can jump my own thing. Alright, not bad. It was a little scary, but we got there. A little freaked out. But cool. We Platinum Gamers now. I think this is fine. Like, if they come out of the gates hard, we can hold for ransom something on 2. I doubt we're going to have to do that, though. That was the card I was thinking of, so... Sure. Because that's going to deal... That was going to deal a lot of damage. Oh, and they don't have their 3rd land drop. We're going to Throng, right? Throng into Throng, baby. Alright, like, let's do this. Yeah, okay, so I just basically cast a Doomblade on their thing since they're missing their land drops. Sadly, I only have the 1. And they're discarding, yeah. So, this might be game blouses here. I guess if they have... Like, if they draw a swamp and they have a corpse explosion in their hand, then, like, I'm totally boned. Okay. Whew. They did not. Alright, that was an easy one. Okay. We get to see a lot of our deck with this. So I'm here for it. Right, they're probably not going to get counters. But, like, I will not get stuck with a bunch of lands in my hand. Because I'll probably discard a land. Okay. May the bodies hit the floor, I guess. Yeah, so I'm going to play an island because my rare is white, blue, blue. Ditch this. Fine with that. Okay, we are in for the attack. We'll Gathering Throng, get another Throng. Okay. Now we've kind of got... We got a stew going here. Because we can... that's fine. So, they get their card. This becomes a 3/3. So they're going to take 5 this turn. Because I am... Yeah. So I'm going to hold this for ransom. Get in for 5. Then play Rafine's Informant. Probably just ditch the Boon of Safety, get the counter. I don't care about the 2/2. I mean, they can sack the body dropper. That's fine. I just wanted to get in the 5. Sure. Okay, they're Grixis. We'll get rid of this. Okay. I'll wait on the conductor. Do I want to attack with both? I'm gonna attack with both. They both trade. I'm just gonna wait. Like the bodies have value, I think. I'll play the land. No attacks. All right, we're at this point. We're kind of racing. Where like, sure, another body dropper. They sack the other one. That's cool. But like now, I'm gonna try to put a clock in the air. Meet no blocks. Alright, so now I get to put a clock, an unblockable clock down. Having a counter would be good, but you know. Okay, they're really hoping on this hold for ransom comes off. Okay. I guess we're gonna ditch the Throng. I mean, the court official is annoying. Like, I wish they didn't have it. Yep, no blocks. Not having a counter is annoying, but now I have 4 damage they can't block. security bypassing something would have been cool, but yep, nifty. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of security bypass. Now I have a counter, which means that the angel can tap the 4/4 body dropper. Okay, they're 1 mana short. Can tap the 4/4 body dropper for a full turn cycle, so I get 2 attacks in. And that's kind of what we were setting up for. So if they kill the 4/2, suck, but what are you going to do? So now let's do this. Okay, there we go. There we go. Again, hold for ransom's a little sketchy, right? They can get their card back eventually, but sometimes it's just Doomblade if you're just trying to get them dead by turn 5 or 6. Alright, like, having a Fairy Vandal in my hand would make this hand better, but, I don't know, Inspiring Overseer is OP, so we'll take it. Right, interaction if they play a Godforsaken 4/5 reach guy. A wee bit of gas here. Seems good. Alright. We need this. Sure. Alright, so I get the same amount of damage in if I do it this way or if I do it the other. Right, but this gets me a counter on the Fairy Vandal, which is probably better. Alright. Alright, the extra land lets us, like, hopefully... Boo! I say boo! Alright, I'm at 11. Let me think here. I can get in 5 if I Rafine's Informant. And then... that puts them to 14. So it's like a 3-turn clock. And then I have double run out of town. Let's see what we hit here. Because I could just get rid of Boon of Safety. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Oh, did I already play a land? Oh no. I thought I was going to get to play a land. Okay, that's fine. So I take 8. Go to 3. Well, no, I can trade with something. Well, that can't resolve. So I think I trade with the 3/3 Treasure Maker guy. Of course, they have... Sure. Okay, we're at 6. Okay, so my 3/4... I get to block something and go to 1 in theory. That is the hope, is I get to block something and go to 1. So I can block something, eat it, then run out of town something. Like, they have all the mana in the world, so, like, it doesn't matter. Oh. I don't want to give him the haste guy on top. The Jewel Thief doesn't matter, right? If they want to redraw that, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Alright, so if I conductor and like get aggressive, I can lose. So I'm going to do. Yeah, I've already kind of committed to this. Okay. So I want to be able to run out of town the next thing. That definitively doesn't matter. I will allow it. He doesn't have other text, right? Nope. Alright, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they can do whatever. Okay, at this point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can hold for ransom this. They have to spend like most of their turn, or I can just kill it and not have to worry about it anymore. I probably should have done that last turn. Now I'll attack with the 3/4. Okay, yeah, this has gone on. I've probably let this go on longer than it should have. Okay. I mean, I guess if they have a pump spell, I die. Like, if they have, like, libation, I die. Don't have libation. Okay. Sure. Nifty. So this goes to 6. Oh, no, they die. I think they die. Because then this gets 3 counters, then I metamorphosize it or whatever. Discard a land. Oh, it wouldn't have mattered because the metamorphosis would have given it a card anyway. What is your last card? Hopefully nothing that kills me. Take 7. Don't be the destroy attacking creature thing. Whew. Whew. Dear gosh. These decks make you like sweat. You're always just like, oh, do they have it? Like, if they do, I die. So this hand is slow, but we'll keep it. Same kind of thing we did before. We'll hold for ransom something early if it's going to be a problem. And then, like, regulators. If we get anything, right? Regulators into ballroom brawlers eventually is good. I'd kind of like to draw. Yeah, whatever. We're definitely not going to hold for ransom the lackey. Not going to do it. With 2 hold for ransoms, like Grixis is not what we're hoping for. And that looks like what we're up against. I don't have priority. Hopefully Arena hasn't crashed. Do. Okay, there you go. Like, I was definitely almost to, like, do I restart the client? Arena has hurt me too much. And, like, Ballroom Brawlers makes it so, like one, like, 5-point life swing. Sure. Hey, it's a Gathering Throng. Awesome. Yes, please. I never thought I'd be so happy to just be like, oh, infinite, like, vanilla 3-1s is all I want. I mean, depending... I guess I need a white source. Like I say, depending on what I draw, I could just, like, double hold for Ransom. And do that. But that seems... Yeah, we're not attacking. No blocks, we're good. I will single hold for Ransom. Do I just want that 5 damage? Like, it's get 5 damage and do nothing. Or I get 2 and, like, build out my board. Yeah, I kind of need to hit my land drop. Let's do that. See if we can hit a land drop here. Do I want Ballroom Brawlers? I don't know if I want to commit 5 mana to something. So I can ditch Ballroom Brawlers. Like, this can get in a bunch of damage. Sure. And I guess I technically can get it back from my Clever Conductor here. So we are good. So, I mean, at this point I have 9 damage on board. And, like, a bounce spell. Okay, so they're just desperate for, like, lands. Like, a second Plains... I think a second Plains wins. Because we just double hold for Ransom. Because they're never going to remove those. Take 1,000,000. Alright. Sure. Get out of here. And we did it. That's the 7, baby. That's 7 W's. Now we're just roping me because reasons. It's alright, we can, like, start to celebrate. There we go. Boom. Awesome. We done tempoed them out, boys and girls. And everyone in betwixt, as they say. Alright. No. We did it. That's 7. Alright, so... A tradition like none other. Me clicking the wrong thing. Alright. So yeah, we got to do the thing. Sadly, we didn't get we tried for a Vandal security bypass once. No bueno. But yeah, I mean, this was just like, I don't think we never put a card under it that wasn't from it, but fine. Yeah, we just got to get some flyers in the air, deal some damage real quick. It made hold for Ransom really good, right? It was legit pacifism. if you can end the game quickly. The Disdainful Stroke saved us twice, but there was the 4/5 reach guy that I can't ever beat. There was the 5/7 that makes all the flyers. Yeah, no. So, yeah, I think this deck was pretty good. Like, we had a plan, we were able to execute it. Kept the mana curve super tight. Mana was good, so by and large, like, I will be happy to take this anytime. I think the only thing that maybe should have changed was maybe it should have been 7/8 as opposed to 8/7, but that's super narrow, right? Just because this is effectively a double blue spell on 3, and that burnt us once. But otherwise, like, I think it was perfect deck building. So with that, I was Bryan from the CasualTryHard podcast. If you want to listen to me and my podcast partner James talk all things Magic, just search for CasualTryHardMTG wherever you listen to a podcast. Or I think I have it set up now that there should be a playlist that takes you to the weekly podcast that's popped up now or shortly thereafter. All of our social media stuff is in the description below. Get on our Discord and run tournaments with our listeners. And we've got all the information. You can find that in the Discord. And with that, we'll catch you on the internets.